Hi everybody, I hope you're okay. We're going to be doing some more phonics together and we're going to need slightly different equipment today. If you haven't got it, then don't worry because you're going to be able to play the game with me. You're going to need a die, okay, to play a game together. Like I said, if you haven't got one, don't worry, you're going to play the game with me. But if you have got one, why don't you go and get it now and then we can play that game a little bit later on. Okay, to start our session today, we're actually going to be looking at some sounds together, not some words, but some sounds. And here they are. And what I would love you to do, I would love you to have a look at these sounds and see which of them you can recognise and you can make the sound for. Okay, see if you can make the sound and then you could see if there's a word that you know that has that sound in it. So pause the video and have a go. Well, I hope that you've been able to think of some of these sounds and some words that go with them. I thought that I would just go through each one really quickly in case you're unsure. And we're going to start at the top and we've got the sound shh, shh. And so the word I thought of was the word shark. Then the next word we've got makes an A sound. And the word I thought of was the word rain. Then we've got the sound or, and the word I thought of was sauce, a tomato sauce maybe. And then we've got w, and the word I thought of was the word white. Then we've got the sound ch, ch, and I thought of the word beach. Can you hear the sound? This time it's at the end of the word, isn't it? Beach. Then we've got another A sound, okay? And the word I thought of is a little bit unusual. I wonder if you know this word, the word pale. Somebody hasn't got lots of colour. We might say, oh, you're looking a bit pale. So that's the word for that one. Then we've got and the word I thought of was photograph. Then we've got the word, then we've got the sound ooh. And the word I thought, in fact, I thought of two. I thought of glue and blue. And in the bottom row, we've got the sound and I thought of the word with. Then we've got qu, and the word I thought of was queen. Then we've got another sound, oh. The word I thought of for this one is again a little bit unusual. It's the word foe, and that's when we have an enemy or a foe, somebody maybe that we don't get on with. They're our foe. And the last sound is x, and the word I thought of was fox to go with that one. So well done if you came up with some different sounds for those. Now I'd like to explain to you about a game that we're going to try and have a go at today. And this game we need our dice for, and it's going to be a game that you can play with a partner. So you're going to need the dice and you're going to need to take it in turns, okay? And when the number comes up, you're going to choose a word from the column. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And then you need to tell your partner whether you need to add S or ES. Because can you remember we've been learning about the suffix S and the suffix ES and how we add them to the end of a word and it changes it from a singular word, talking about one thing, to a plural, talking about more than one. And then, as a challenge, you could even put that word into a sentence if you can. So have a look. Can you see my dice down the side with the different numbers on? And then each number has got two options. So you can have a few goes and see how many of those you can come up with. Okay, so let me just give you an example. I'm going to get my dice and I'm going to roll it. So I've got the number 6. So I'm going to look at number 6. So the first word is game. Why don't you see if you can tell me? Do you think you add an S or an ES to the word game? I think we add S. Now, if you've got a dice, why don't you pause the video and you can get on and play that game. But if you haven't got a dice, why don't you play along with me and we'll have a few goes together, okay? And then we'll finish up together at the end of the video. So if you can do it by yourself, then pause the video and have a go. And if not, you can play with me. So I'm going to roll the die, and this time it's your turn, okay? We nearly rolled it off the table. So your number is number 4. So have a look at number 4. What's that word? And do you need to add an S or an ES to that one? So you would have the word cards, and it would just have an S on the end, wouldn't it? Brilliant. My turn. Okay, I've got a 4 as well this time. So I'm going to go for the second one. Oh, crash. Crash. Now, do I think that needs an S or an ES? Crash. There's that hissing sound, isn't it? So I think I'm going to add an ES. Okay, here we go. Your turn. Number 3. So tell me the word. And have a think. Do you need to add an S or an ES? Classrooms. That's right, you just had an S, wouldn't you? Well done. Okay, this time. Number 2 for me. So I've got book. Book doesn't have a hissing sound at the end, does it? So I am just going to add S. Right, let's have one more go each. Oh, so I have got a 6 for you this time. Can you do the second word for number 6? What do you think? Crunch. It's got a hissing sound at the end, doesn't it? So you're going to need to add ES. Well done, crunches. And the last one, number 1, got the word ship. Ship. That doesn't have a hissing sound, so I'm just going to add the suffix S. Super, really super. You can always have a go at that another time as well if you want to get hold of a dice and have a go and see how many words you can do. Okay, so the final thing we're going to do together is we're going to see if we can spot what is wrong in these sentences. I'm going to read the sentences out, and then I would like you to pause the video and see if you can tell me, or tell the person who's with you, what's wrong with those sentences, and then we're going to go through the answers together. So the first one says this: there are lot of wool in my house to make the different room. Think about what we've been thinking about so far, those suffixes. What do you think's wrong? Pause the video and see if you can sort it out. Okay, I'm going to read you number 2 now. Many beach have sand, but some have pebble. Pause the video, see if you can sort that one out with the right suffixes too. And thirdly, when I go to the park, I give my son a lot of push on the swing. Sounds funny, doesn't it? Pause the video, see if you can sort out that one. Okay, let's have a go at seeing the answers. I wonder if you've got the same answers that I have. Let's have a look. So each of those sentences had words that needed to be made plural. They needed the suffix S or ES. And so we're going to add S or ES to the right words. Let's see if you think it makes sense now. There are lots of walls in my house to make the different rooms. That sounds a bit better, doesn't it? Many beaches have sand, but some have pebbles. Do you know of a beach that's got pebbles? Yeah, our beach has pebbles, doesn't it? When I go to the park, I give my son lots of pushes on the swings. Fantastic, well done. Give yourself a round of applause. You have done your phonics for today. Well done, that's fantastic. And I hope you're getting more and more confident in using S and ES and choosing which suffix is the best one to use. All right, have a super day. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.